Okay, hello everybody, how are we doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome back to some Valorant. We're going to have Nitro versus I forget their team. Match should be started here in time now.
Yeah, I killed her. Where do you get this?
Okay, sorry about that. Hello everybody, welcome back to Valorant Campbell. We have some Valorant going on tonight. We have Nitro versus doesn't matter. So we should be starting here in a minute now. As we continue to wait. Talk a little bit about the match. So it's a little different. It's going to be a little bit different speed compared to the normal speed that you guys are used to seeing. You guys have not seen this team before. You've only seen Smite. So it's really interesting to see also how they do, knowing that they're going to be streamed. Obviously, there is that little bit of extra pressure that's on them when they're playing in a match like this. When they are playing, all the kids are very aware of it. So really interesting to see how they handle the adversity here. Really interesting to see if they play overcome. And so this is a Div 5 match. This is week 1 of normal season. So I know, and I'm sure Coach Ben is hoping that they start off with a win here and start off on the right foot. Leaping into the season going 1-0 would be really great for them. The division is very doable for them. They should have no problem potentially bringing home ban, which is of course what we want. But we will have to wait and see how matches, like this match, will go. Some things to note. We're going to early tonight, so everyone will be here in person. Talk about some X Factor players real quick before we get on to it. So, actually, I'll introduce everyone. So we have on Nitro, we have Morty Blocking or Tyler, either TIE Fighter or Tyler, Not That Dumb, aka Ethan, Unstoppable, aka Ben, and Willmark, aka Will. So, really interesting to see how this comp goes together. I think this is the first time this team is fully played together. It might be, I don't really know, but definitely looking forward to see how they play. Honestly, a mix of experience here. Some of these guys have played the game a lot, so they're going to get breaks, versus and that kind of thing. So it'll be really interesting to see how they do, and see how they kind of transition back into season play, with season starting this week. Currently just waiting for the other team here to get in the lobby, so should be starting literally any minute now. But I have very high hopes for this match. I know Coach Ben does as well, and I know that they've been preparing quite a bit for it. So spending quite a bit of time today really preparing for this match, working on lineups, working on the team comp and all that stuff to really make sure that they're locked in. Coach Ben will be in-game coaching this match, so really interesting to see how they handle that, as Nitro isn't as used to handling in-game coaching as Smite is. So really interesting X Factor there for them, and maybe turn it back for them. Really interesting for us to see how that plays. Looks like we are starting to get some people in the lobby, so should be good to go in a second now. We'll continue to wait. On the lookout for some post-game interviews. I don't know totally how many we're going to have, but we'll do a couple, so maybe 2, 3, and then of course with our new tradition where we're ending it with Coach Ben, so really interesting to pick his mind after the match, whichever direction it goes. So, Looks like we're slowly getting people in the lobby. We'll stop here for a little bit still. I am going to take a step away because I forgot to grab a drink. So, a little unprofessional, even later. Alrighty, I apologize for that intermission. I thought I had to step away and go drink. But, still currently waiting. Should be starting any time now. And that is typically starting 7:30, so I will have to apologize a little bit for the delay. We still have the issues continuing to wait for the rest of the other team to join up. While we're waiting, why don't we talk about some X Factor players, potential players who could see pop off and really change the tide of the game. So I mentioned a couple names here. Owen is always one. He can be having a good day, he can be having a bad day. It really depends on how he swings and how he plays early game. It will dictate how he plays later game. King is a really swinging, I guess, player. He is a player that can really pop off here and there, or he can really
with an outlaw second round.
struggle depending on how he's doing early game and stuff like that. Moving next, we're going to talk about Will Mark, or Will Mayfair. Will actually kind of similar play style, where he can be a little inconsistent, but Will being a little more patient, knowing the area where he needs to be. Also just being able to maintain his composure, even if he be a little stressed or he's in a stressful situation. Very big, just being able to lock
They're 5 minutes
so earlier had some might even have forfeit but not the great. The rest of the team is not getting a lot of it. I'm not really sure what the issues are, but I'm sorry. Being Ben all around just kind of very solid player. What I mean by that is he's might not be a player that gets fired.
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense.
Killed in next,
Because they have two
he's a very steady, consistent. He's always going to be there. He's going to be there because he's pretty solid stuff. And really just does his job, does his role, uses his Nitro well. Very decent. I don't think anything talking about some
Do me a favor. Go ahead, add friends.
I got
Alright. Capital Q, A-N-T-I-C, capital X, capital D, hashtag
looks like we're at
7778.
which don't know why.
Wait, that's the what's the W?
bullshit from the other scrap of this video. Obviously,
He's long.
Nitro.
He's small.
Don't even check.
You just need
I just
No one player left. So one person went to the game.
you got something else in. Oh, looks like everyone's starting farming now. So, looks like you're already playing tonight. As we continue to get ready, and get the rest of them in here. As I was saying, I know there's been team comps and everything. We're having to see here if we see a different style of comp from Nitro. There's been not being afraid to experiment with either team. We could see a little more of an untraditional comp. We might see a bit smoke comp. And we might see a cool smoke, couple other short comps we could see as well. Also, we could see standard comp. Unfortunately, I'm not totally familiar with what's been out for them and what they talk about. So I would guess we're probably going to see a little bit more of a traditional team comp from Nitro, at least for today, just to kind of see what season looks like. We could have done those sales very cool. We are just missing one player at this point, so we are seconds away hopefully from starting. I hope you guys are excited. I'm excited to get the match started. Obviously, I love passing Valorant.
Dude, you're gonna show me first.
It's been fun, but I don't play as much as I would like to.
What is it? The B-side? The one that's in the house.
So, it's hard time playing.
You're gonna do that one with a shorty, grow your thing. Oh, no. Dude, that's what I did.
Ideally.
And then I'll be set for Cyber, I'll do Cyber.
This is, I believe, the Valorant that just opened, so they might still be a little to the whole process. I'm not sure.
Andrew, what should we do if there's a player that's not listed on their roster?
I'm not be taking this on.
Oh, they said never mind. Hey, Ben, they typed never mind.
Never mind what?
Sorry, I know I'm a little really just trying to make sure that nothing is going wrong up here. Can be. And I guess for all the coaches, like I said, the black and coach and stream producer is trying my best to make it go as possible. I never want to be the cause of my problem. They're a little more used to it, a little more under the proof of concept. Story issues actually sometimes. But he's walking through them, freshman. Better knows how to handle multiple things at once. They were just very growing person, so This match could go a bit over, depending if it goes. I don't know how to think it's going to happen. I see that, but it's definitely very positive.
He's iron 3, but it's fine. It's whatever. Whatever. I'm just like so lost. They're still missing a player. I don't know where it's going.
As you guys probably heard there, they are still missing someone. They're about 15 minutes late this point. I don't know again, I know I kind of talked about it, but it might be a forfeit. They might play down a man. Honestly, we'll have to at this point. Looks like he just joined, and there he is. Now he's back in the lobby. And I assume we're going to be good to go here at any point. Although someone is in game, which is not great. So I cannot start until we are ready to go. So it should be starting literally in a second now.
Guys, type R in chat. Type R in chat.
As soon as we are all ready to get started, the R's are being sent in the chat. So Nitro is ready, is starting to get locked in here. You shouldn't have. Okay, sorry about that. And we are ready to get started.
Alright, guys. Hey, I'm starting the season strong, alright? Everybody, be proud. Let's do it.
Alright, everybody. So, as we start to see the comps here, I will start to explain everyone as I start to see it. So, finally, after some hard-sought technical difficulties and issues joining and all of that fun stuff, we are finally getting in the lobby and could hopefully be seeing a great game here that was worth the 15-minute wait.
All your computers crashed? Yeah, all of them crashed.
They all crashed.
Looks like we are having some computer difficulties. Luckily it was not Nitro, it was just the other team, Smite, who are not competing tonight, so not a huge deal for them. Obviously not a great setback, but no having to delay the match further and wait and anything like that. So pretty much just waiting. And here we go. Okay, here we go. Talking about Nitro's team comp, we see Owen on the Clove, Tyler on the Cypher, Ethan on the Reyna, Ben on the Breach, and Will on the Jet. The other team's comp, we have Tinfoil on the Neon, Quantize on the Gecko, Spider on the Omen, Rain City Pro on the KJ or Killjoy, and James Always Wins on the Yoru. So it'll be really interesting to see what we see here. I'm honestly surprised not seeing a KJ pick here from Nitro. KJ, I don't know if meta is the right term, but a pretty standard agent to see on this map. So very interesting that we're not going to do the KJ. We do have the Cypher, so Cypher obviously also being able to really lock down B site. But we actually have Cypher going A site, so a little interesting to see here what we're going to find. Potentially, again, one of these schemes that that Coach Ben, that I was talking to Coach Ben was scheming up. So we're going to watch Tyler first here as he holds down A site pretty much by himself. He does have the Reyna support, but for the most part, holding A site down by himself, waiting for audio keys, waiting for trips to pop. Looks like we could potentially have some B as we have smoke on B. We do have some shots fired. Could see a little bit of a reposition here from Owen, but he's going to stay right on the edge of the smoke just enough so he can see with the shotgun. And he's going to do the same thing again. Going to swing in a little bit just to see if he can find anybody running in. Doesn't find anyone. Peeks out. Doesn't find anyone, so he's going to probably rotate here a little bit with his team. Will still being there in support. We have Ben looking at mid, just making sure he doesn't see anyone going through. I would assume we have a full rotate at this point, so it looks like we're going to full rotate to A and just start to set up a strong defense here. We did hear Orb just get picked up. So we have to assume they are at A at this point. Wow, Ben lagging all over the place.
30 seconds left.
Or maybe that's just us. I'm not totally sure, but no one peeking yet. Tyler playing very cautious. The whole team playing very cautious. Oh wow, we do have a flank. We're gonna see if we can find Tyler on the or Owen on the flank. We see one.
Enemy remaining.
There's two. Unfortunately, can't find, but do get the W there. So I know Owen was definitely looking for a second kill there. Unfortunately, couldn't find it, but they did start really good. So
Might as well give them to me.
Coach Ben instructing them exactly what to buy. Really good really good coaching here from Coach Ben. Very aware of his team and their abilities. So we have a very similar layout as we see the last round. We have 2B, 2A, and 1 mid. Cypher gonna lock down A, I would assume mostly by himself again. They are B, they did see some shots B. We'll probably see a full team rotate here to B. We'll actually one go through mid. Let's see if we can find Ben here as he rotates through mid. He's gonna play slow here. And he's on a flank, so he could potentially get a couple here if he catches him off guard. Doesn't find anyone yet. Is starting to get a little bit of a danger territory. But Ethan getting one, Will also getting one, and Will getting traded. Ethan getting another. Let's find Ethan here. Ben getting caught in the flank. We do have Spike down, so they can just play and wait. Unfortunately, the other team has to make a push out for the Spike. Ethan here holding a very good spot in the smoke. There. Anyone turns around that corner, Ethan can just dome them. No one going to push into it yet. Tyler holding a mid angle just in case anyone tries to rotate. Owen watching the flank. Owen swings out and finds him. Let's see if they can find the last one.
30 seconds left.
Tyler gonna run him down. Let's see if Tyler can find him. Oh wow, Euro gets 2. Unfortunately, probably a little caught off guard there. Now Tyler has to play this a little differently. They do have Spike back. But Euro does not know that Tyler is on the flank.
10
Looks
seconds
like he
left.
might get planted down. Oh, but he hurt him, but Tyler gets the kill. Very good aim there from Tyler. Does a very good job. Uses the audio cue there to his advantage. Waits, plays that very well. Very good round there from Tyler. Very good kill to clutch his team. Round number 2. Coach Ben telling them exactly what he wants them to buy. Again, it's probably something we're going to be hearing a lot about in this game. So,
This is a nice spot.
trip set up there from Tyler.
Goes there. This goes
Other
here.
trip set up and the cage. We see a very similar positioning this round as we saw to last round. So don't see anyone A yet. We could potentially have another push B here. And Ethan didn't see anyone mid. Now at A to support. Ethan gonna peek mid here. Let's see if we can find him. Doesn't find anybody mid. Sounds like we do have some gunshots. Owen getting
Spike
one. Let's
down
find Owen.
B.
Right here.
Find another. Owen gets him. Ben picking one up. Owen gets another. Unfortunately, Will there getting a little caught out in the dash. But they know exactly where the score is at, so they can play as a team here and just kind of collapse on one as a unit. So Ben here holding the position on site. Ben peeks out, and he gets him with the wall bang. Very good kill there from Ben. Played that perfectly. Waited for his teammate to peek, and for the Yor to get distracted, and then just cleaned it up. So
It's stealing lunch money.
Because we have a very similar comp, or we're seeing this, or I shouldn't say comp, we're seeing this positioning very often, where we have 2A, 2B, and 1 mid, consistently the same in the same location. Tyler on the shotgun here could be very interesting, especially because he's a little bit more of a patient character, so he might have to play a little bit more aggressive this round. We'll find Tyler here. Holding his position, not panicking.
Cage triggered.
Does trigger the cage, does hear some footsteps. See if he's going to swing into it.
I found my wires. I found my wire. Cage triggered.
Spike down A.
Okay, oh, and they're getting one. They do know where Tyler is, so we would assume a swing here. But Will, they're getting one. His team holding him in this position very well. Looks like I am going to have a guest caster up here with me.
What's up, guys?
So we have Evie up here, a part of Smite. Unfortunately, we'll have to look off my monitor.
All 30
seconds left.
Hoping to get a little bit more in-game knowledge potentially from you as we watch this game. So
You doing my best.
perfect.
So it looks like I came in. It's 3-0.
Correct.
4v3 right now.
Correct. And a good trade there. Looks like we can just play time here.
Yeah, looks like we
10 seconds left.
Good kill
One
from
enemy
Tyler.
remaining.
Euro has to push in here, and Tyler finds
Very
him.
I
good.
saw your secrets.
Those were that was a really good hold. They definitely knew they didn't have enough time for that one.
Absolutely.
One downside to
And
being immortal.
unfortunately, you didn't see it, but Tyler there actually getting stunned by Wingman and still just holding strong in his position.
Wow.
Really great to also teammate support. Will and someone else picking up another kill to help be able to just kind of lock in that position. So
That is really great teamwork there. Sounds like. Looks like we have a nice trip set up.
This is a nice spot.
Cypher.
This goes here. Yes, this should do.
yeah, so we have Cypher trip set up. Looks like we did find someone mid. So let's potentially find Ben here, who is peeking mid. We also have Ethan peeking mid a little bit.
Got some mid hold going on. Some top mid hold, some bottom mid hold. Looks like they're
Looks like they're A,
A
though.
push, but tree. Looks like they're
Spike
going
down
to
A.
So Evie, in what position now does Nitro have to play this to retake A site?
They're going to definitely have to play together. Looks like since they don't have any hold.
Spike planted.
Detail together. Looks like they have 2 duelists and smoke, so that's going to be really helpful. Looks like we get the pick there. Super great.
Here.
Therefore got this in the back. Let's play together. Very
Ethan
good kills.
getting another. Dashing across.
One enemy
Ethan
remaining.
there
Another
getting
kill
another.
there. That was a 2v1. They should have this one in the bag.
Could be a 4K here from Ethan. They're gonna
Very
tap
much could be.
Spike.
Drop in a smoke.
From what I see from their plant spots, he can just stick it, and Gecko will not be able to get there in time. And they got the round sealed.
You're exactly
Very
right.
well retake from them.
Absolutely.
Definitely a very good 3K there.
Reyna, the offer stands. Take whatever life.
So how
you find.
crucial is that in that scenario? We saw Ethan dash across to the behind box. How
Yes.
crucial is that for him to reposition? Because essentially the enemy team doesn't know that he's going to do that, right? So
Very crucial to sometimes finding where they are and then repositioning is the best way to get your kills there because they don't know. So it's a very crucial thing to do to reposition. And it was very well played out by them.
I agree. Well, and we have to assume too,
No peeking.
from my perspective, you might have a little bit of different perspective, but A site can be hard to retake on this map, especially
Very
because
much.
you only really have 2 options.
2, but sometimes even 1.
Yeah, exactly.
The door's broken. 'Cause
Correct.
if you break the door, they know you're there, and it's kind of just if you have enough utility to get out of there. But definitely, going off of heaven is definitely a very hard thing to do. Looks like they already got a lot of kills,
Yeah,
picks
absolutely.
from the start. Already making it a 5v2. Looks like we got some people pushing flank. Looks like one lurked up
One
mid
enemy
market.
remaining.
Yeah, absolutely. And we do see the KJ ult.
AJ does pop her ult in a 1v4. Gets killed by Owen.
Maybe a little aggressive on the KJ ult there.
I think at this point it's 6-0. They're just trying to get what they can.
That's fair.
But definitely don't think we should have used the Killjoy ult there from them. But, you know.
I mean, in a 1v4,
And with a Killjoy ult, it was a weird spot too.
Yeah, true.
Very weird
It's
spot.
not actually on site, kind of off to the side. So
It's not like we've spiked down and we're trying to defend it.
Correct,
It was just a
correct.
very odd spot. Looks like we have the same little setup here.
we've been seeing similar positioning the whole time. Actually, the first time we see Tyler, aka Cypher, go B site. So
It's a new thing.
maybe expecting a heavy push B here. They have been preferring B site. We do find someone A, so
They are pushing A. They're gonna have to play a little bit of retake since no one was playing on site. Nice kill there on Omen.
absolutely good kill from Ethan. Staying here, kind of trapped, but using his ability fairly well.
Yep. Looks like he was just waiting for his teammates, and now
Yup.
they're all gonna make a push on site. Very well played by them.
Ethan
Everyone's
picks up another.
One enemy remaining.
Will picks up two.
And nice
Get
round
the
by
KJ.
them.
Wow, so we see we're actually seeing, and you commented on a little bit, a very good team play style together. They're playing very well together as a team, waiting for each other,
Very.
using new kills together. So
We definitely like to see that in Valorant. It's definitely they can't shoot all of you at once. One
Correct.
person can't shoot 4 people at once.
correct.
Definitely very good strat from them. Very good, well played as a team.
A little bit. Oh no, maybe similar position.
They are a little
here.
confused. Looks like Tyler will be setting up A this time. They have been. What it seems for me is they've been pushing A a lot. I think they can get on site, but they just can't keep site. It
Correct.
looks like. So I think they're gonna try to probably go A and try to keep site, or they'll go B. We'll have to see.
We do have 4 ults here from
We do.
the enemy team,
Right.
so we
Could see some ults this round.
exactly. I would think at this point probably desperation popping an ult just to try to get a win. Maybe the
Sometimes-
neon ult.
Yeah. Honestly, that'd be very helpful for them. They definitely need it at this 7 though.
Then find a couple. Can't pick up a kill, but Ethan there finds it on the trade. Doesn't shoot
No,
the
that's a
dummy.
Yoru clone. Gets the kill on Gecko. Very nice. Well done.
Through the blind too, I'd like to say.
Yes.
One enemy
And
remaining.
gets the neon.
Kill. And
Wow.
they get the round.
Wow.
They
Ethan.
are just crushing them.
Ethan playing out of his mind this game. I just
Very.
want to add that.
Have a
Very.
single life worth saving.
I personally have not seen him play Reyna, and I think it's a good fit for him. It looks like he's very confident with that character.
I would agree. So Evie, being down 8-0, obviously not a great position you want to be in.
Yeah.
If you were on this, on the other team, what are you telling your team, as someone who has IGL experience, to try your best to get back into this game?
So what it's looked like they've been playing, they've been trying to play really aggressive, or they split out and they just have people come flank. It looks like they need a better flank hold, and they need to not so spread out, and they need to either
Spike
play
down,
really
B.
slow, or they need to call a default.
Okay.
At this point, you might want to call default and just wait for them to come to you. You see how we push mid almost every round?
Yup.
They could probably get a pick off of that. They got a pick on Will there, just waiting.
Spike down mid.
Still nice kills. This is one of the closer rounds we've seen in a hot minute.
True. Maybe some just lack of knowledge to know where the other team is at.
Yes. They popped the ult. Sever popped his ult. Knows that they're both going B.
Yup. Now they can just play this together. Do have 2 ults here from the other
One
team.
enemy remaining.
Ethan there with a great kill.
That was a great kill. Good shots. I'd say definitely got this round in the bag. I don't think Neon should pop ult here, but I don't know, because they popped that Killjoy ult, so we'll see what else she pops.
I would agree. I think, again, probably a little greedy for the neon to pop the ult here. Spike is not down. Not totally sure where
30
it's at,
seconds
so
left.
Yeah.
maybe she has to pop ult
There.
even just to play for Spike, but she's going to find one.
There, she is on site, it sounds like. There, it looks like there's some play time here.
Yup.
10 seconds left.
We hear her sprinting. And
Nice
Ethan
kill.
there picks up the kill. Very
Very
good
nice.
audio awareness there from Ethan.
I mean, like, it was a closer round. Definitely a closer round, but they still got it in the bag.
Absolutely.
Just rolling them with a 9-0 so far. I mean, like, I've seen comebacks, but I definitely think they got this game in the bag.
I would agree. So obviously week 1 of the normal season. Unfortunately, you guys did not get to compete. Smite did not get to compete tonight. But for a team like Nitro, how does not only a win, but a win like this really build up your confidence and transition into momentum for the next coming weeks?
Definitely for the starting of the season, this is going to be a huge win for them. Definitely have some ego boosting. Definitely they're playing really, really, really well as a team. I can just see the growth in their team and how well they've all been playing together. I definitely think this will be a good ego boost in letting them know that they are playing the game right. This is going to be, as I said, very helpful for the first game of the season to have that win in the bag and have that possibly 13-0, which would be really good.
True. We see the Will ult or the Jet ult this round.
Yes.
Ethan there,
Spike
man,
down mid.
He's just popping off.
he's just on fire. He sees someone and he kills him. Oh, I think Will saw someone right there. Decides not to use the knife though.
With knives, you have to play them very well. Yes, you can do whatever you want and they'll go straight, but you definitely don't want to waste them since you only have so many if you don't get the kill.
Correct. So Evie, I wanted to ask you. You mentioned the term before. It's actually a term that I don't even totally know what it means. So I'm sure the audience doesn't. So explain to us a little bit what defaulting means in
30
Valorant.
seconds
Defaulting,
left.
yes.
Spike
Defaulting
planted.
means that you are going to wait for the first kill. So let's say maybe you're on a save round. You're gonna, technically if you're down, you're gonna default, is what I as in you're going to wait. You're not gonna make the first move. You're gonna wait for the other team to make the first move and get the first pick there. And it could be really crucial, and I've won a lot of rounds defaulting. You're also going to lurk up in a weird spot, so they're not going to know you are. You're all going to split out, so they don't know where to go. Some teams will play off of that really good, and some teams just don't know how to handle that.
Okay.
So it's very, like,
Very situational,
Yes,
but can
very.
be
Can be done.
Very, very useful as well.
yes, very done, very useful, very.
And you know, I don't want to give them caster's curse here. That is very much a thing, as far as I'm aware. But it's looking like a sweep in my opinion. I'm gonna predict
At
the
this
sweep.
point, yes. I definitely agree, I still haven't seen some ults from the other team, which is still very surprising.
Neon's still holding her ult.
Looks like they're playing very slow this round. They might be calling a default.
Ethan again just gets the pick.
Looks like they have their
Fortunately,
mid.
gets traded, but well, they're
Neon
missing
pushed
some
that mid
shots.
there.
Maybe a little panicky from Will.
Maybe. It's really hard to hit Neon with her
Spike
dash
down
sometimes,
A.
Yeah,
so
when
it's
she's
just
in the sprint.
very. Tyler with the pick on Gecko there. Very crucial for them. Since he was looked up.
Right there.
Looks like they're going to all start shuffling the mid to try to keep this mid control under control.
Ethan there gets a couple good shots, or not Ethan, Owen gets a couple good
Owen.
shots.
Sees them there. He knows Omen's there. Does he get
Does
him?
find the
get
Omen.
him.
Neon was there too. I don't know if she backed up. Oh wow, yours there.
They get the ult. Very nice
That's
shot.
the Neon. Wow.
Well played there.
Well played.
Good ult.
Much prefer
Last
that.
round before the switch.
From what I said, looking like a sweep.
Every round it's looking more and more like the sweep. So
Need a drop.
Very.
I want to take a look at the scoreboard. This is the first time we've done it all night.
Oh, really?
Ethan.
Wow.
Ethan.
Just
20
wow.
and 5. Absolutely popping
We love
off.
seeing that. We love seeing Arena's hot frag.
Absolutely. He's played out of his mind. And his ego's through the roof right now as he's on off. So
I don't blame him. My ego would also be through the roof.
we're gonna see if he gets one.
He is-
Oh my gosh, Ethan.
Crazy. Wow. This is just amazing to see. We love to see someone who's out fragging, top fragging, just absolutely
down,
sweeping
A.
them. Yes, they're all working as a team, but you can definitely see Reyna very much.
Ethan
Hitting-
here
hitting
absolutely
their
being a
shots.
piece of momentum
Oh,
for
yeah.
the Nitro team.
Very.
Switch to a Vandal there for a second. We're gonna pick the ob back up. Feeling pretty confident with it in his hands, so.
I definitely think it's better to switch to Vandal when they have spiked down, and unless you know that they're back. He's still gonna keep the up.
He does know where some guns are.
He does know. He does know. He can always go back for them.
Looks like he's not going to go too far either.
He's gonna go get some mid control. Looks like there is
It
one
looks like
mid.
we do have some intel mid, so
Could get another pick here and then.
doesn't find anyone. We hear some team calling that they are coming back.
We saw the Killjoy util being used.
30 seconds
And the
left.
Throw
flash
blind.
One enemy.
Wow,
Gets a
Nathan
kill on the
through the
trip.
smoke. Gets the kill with the trip.
Now, will this Killjoy get a few kills, or will she just get swept?
Be very interesting to see. I mean, unfortunately, she doesn't have Spike, so
And she doesn't have the time, really.
10 seconds left.
Looks like it's another round for them.
looks like they're gonna try and find her. And they do find her. A little Ben, or not little Ben. Ben finds her.
Like, Killjoy did get a pick there.
Sides.
Killjoy did get the pick.
Match point.
Unfortunately on the switch though, so probably doesn't mean too much. Other than maybe just a little bit of confidence back.
Still surprised we didn't see any ults from the other team there.
Yeah, Neon all I mean had it what, 3rd round-ish, and we just never saw it, so really interesting choice.
Definitely interesting play for them.
As someone that
But-
likes to use Neon, I love her ult. I think it's
It is
probably my favorite ult in the game. Just because
Really?
I just get
Yeah,
to run
just-
at people. You just run
yeah.
at people.
literally you have it's so
Exactly.
much damage. You just run at them and they really can't do too much. Unless they just get a really lucky shot and you're just
True.
run 'em.
Which
But
has happened to me.
it does happen. It does happen. Looks like we have one lurking B. And then the rest 4 going.
Correct.
A.
What are you expecting here with this positioning?
Who has the spike? Okay.
A does. Yep.
I was wondering if Cypher had it. He doesn't have it. But Cypher gets picked off. They just waited. Gecko gets another pick.
Spike down A.
It is a 3v4 and Clove is low.
Correct.
Jet has some damage off.
Again, they're
Do
missing
you
a couple
think this
shots.
could be 12-1? It's looking like it. I don't want to say anything, but
It's it's definitely not in their favor right now.
definitely not. But hey, I've seen it happen.
Couldn't see the close smoke here for rotate. We are gonna see it.
Kind of get out of there. Definitely a good planned rotation at that point because most likely the other team's already rotated.
I agree.
So sometimes you have that one person that sticks tight, but normally you can take care of them. So.
Ethan here sitting mid, maybe a little aggressive.
There.
Honestly, at this point, they kind of need the
30
picks, except
seconds
for
left.
that Reyna has almost the most health here.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be, I don't know. But she also doesn't have a util. So
Yes, correct. Good notice
this
there.
could also be a good call for the sit back, wait for that pick move. 'Cause most likely someone might come in. Unfortunately, gets
Unfortunately,
picked
down.
off.
gets picked off.
Fortunately, it doesn't look like they're going to have enough
10
time
seconds
unless
left.
Jet runs it down on
Last
site.
player standing.
But they know exactly where Will's at.
They can get the plant if they stick it. But
Will is gonna get the plant, but
Unfortunately,
unfortunately, dies shortly after.
12-1, their first round.
Caster curse.
My bad, guys.
Caster curse is real,
It is.
and we cursed them. I will take
Hey,
full blame
but
for
what I've
that.
always said,
Nitro.
you always have to let the other team get one win before you sweep the rest of them.
True.
But unfortunately, they are going to have to. Are they going to force or are they going to save? Let's see.
I believe we heard Coach. I heard Coach Ben saying that they're gonna save. So
Full save, yeah. I recommend full saving if you lose first round, because then the next round you most likely have the sweep because they're still going to be on their bonus buy. So they're still going to have
Okay.
lower guns than you and less shields than you.
we hear Coach Ben. Not totally sure, but a lot of
Playing slow?
mid-game coaching here,
Very.
giving them a very good tactic.
From what I heard is that they're going to play slow, I think.
I believe you're right. Since they left the spike behind, they do now have it, but
Dropping smokes.
They're using their util
Oh.
all together. They are flooding onto site all at once. Hopefully they can get these picks down.
a lot
Good kill on
of
Gecko.
a lot of good coaching there from Coach Ben.
Very.
Unfortunately, Will caught out,
Fortunately, Killjoy
Spike
gets
down
2
A.
there. They got the gun now.
but Ben
So-
does have the Aries.
Last player
Plant is
standing.
not down, unfortunately.
He's by
And now
himself
it's
at this point.
1v3.
And Omen knows where he's
41
at.
health. You know where he's at. He get the kill. Just not get the kill. But
Unfortunate.
like I said, they had better guns second round, third round. They should have better guns. They should be buying Vandals full shields.
Correct.
The other team should still be on their bonus. Some of them might have Vandals, the ones who died.
Looks
But
like
we'll see.
we do have a Bulldog here.
And a Stinger. Stinger's not normal for a third round, but I don't know.
Very interesting.
Very.
Maybe Owen here expecting to hold a little bit more of an aggressive close angle.
He might
Right
be
there.
going to push in or into a smoke. Stingers are very good for in that kind of thing.
We have seen that a lot from him in this game, so it would not surprise me if you were correct on the
There we go.
prediction. Although with the places of the smoke, maybe not.
Good kill from Tyler.
Reloading.
Neon.
We're
That
gonna
can
have
vote.
sight
Gonna
here.
get the plant down. Omen blind out. Stops the plant to move. The 5v4.
Planted.
One coming flank. They know. Tyler waiting for the
All
flank.
grouped up here.
Good
except
kill
for
with the
Tyler.
stinger.
Ethan gets another.
One enemy remaining.
I
Will
think
they're
this is a
getting
win in
one.
the bag. Will it be a flawless though? Let's see. There's unfortunately not flawless, but they get the win.
Tyler there getting the last kill. Picking up the win. That 13-2.
13-2. Hey, we take. But still a sweep. We take that.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, not the 13-0 that we were predicting. Caster curse very good game. Being a player, do you have anything that you noticed maybe that you would have done differently or anything just for them, just from your perspective on the outside?
Honestly, I think we did that really well. Saw. And that we're just communicating. Definitely working on it.
I need them to line up, actually.
They did very good this game. Very well played.
Unfortunately, you guys can't see, but I have to highlight Ethan, 23-7, just absolutely popping off. Doing amazing. So,
We love to see. We
Shout out.
love to see that. Shout out. Very well played. Very well played.
alrighty, so looks like we assume, not totally sure, should be having some post-game reviews.
Do you want me to get them? Do you know what it is?
I don't.
I feel like we need Ethan up here.
I would love to
Honestly.
have you up here.
Okay, wait. I can go talk to Coach.
Yeah. See if we can at least get Ethan up here, if possible.
Okay.
Alrighty, so I will buy some time as we wait for Messenger Evie to potentially get my post-game interview. I apologize, but I'm being stared at very intently. I have to follow through here. And we will have Ethan joining us. We will have Ethan joining us here on the post-game interview.
Evan, you should have seen what happened on our last play. There was one person.
Perfect.
We're going to talk to Mike and answer questions that
Evan, what happened on our last play? One person left alive.
Okay, Ethan, thank you so much for joining me up here. How are you feeling after that match?
It was pretty fun. It was a little difficult doing.
Okay. So, you can see it over here on my monitor. You're absolutely top frag. That's gotta feel good. How does that make you feel? Specifically.
It was pretty amazing. It was fun getting all the kills and working my way through the map. Knocking down one person after another.
We saw some really great utility usage on there. I have to ask, are you typically a Rain main? Are you a Rain main? Or are you typically a Rain
I main Rain.
Okay, so that would make some sense. And finally here we're kind of closing out with what from this match are you hoping that you guys continue to do into future matches?
Better utility usage.
Okay.
And communication.
Oh wow, really? Yeah, see, it's really interesting point because I saw you guys play very well as a team. So even with you guys playing that well as a team, communication is good.
Yeah.
That's very interesting to hear. Well, Ethan, thank you so much for coming up here and joining us. You can send me just pick another teammate, essentially. Send them up here to me if they want to, just ask them. That's totally fine, but I'd love to talk to someone else if you would be ever so willing to ask them. So, completely up to you. as someone similar to me.
Okay.
All right. So thank you again very much, and look forward to talking to you in another week. You guys continue to play.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So potentially seeing another post game here. Ethan's getting some.
He's gonna win. Stop winning this.
Looks like we might be getting Will. Start getting Will. Will is doing very well. And I know Will is a little,
I got it.
Will being a little camera shy.
You gotta go.
He will do amazing. We love Will. So Will, tell me, how are you feeling after that match? Nothing. Ice in the veins. Just completely clean slated right now. That was just another day for you. Going to the next game. Alright. Well, fair enough. Will, we saw some good U-Star usage go out here. How do you think your team's retail realistically all aspects of that? So communication, all the things going to playing as a team. How do you think that went? Pretty well? Do you think that anything you could improve on individually as a team? We saw a little bit of a mid-frag from here. How does doing well and kind of holding your own pushing forward into the next future matches? So how did you play tonight that will continue pushing forward to play well in the future matches? Okay, so you don't have to be your name. So who's your name?
Usually either Rain or solo plays if I'm playing.
Okay, so we'll leave that into. When we saw some good detail about it, how did it feel to play Jin, especially if you got uncomfortable?
A bit weird. I didn't really know what to do with the updraft.
Okay. We did see a couple of usages there, catching the side of the draft. We saw one from using potentially get a good game like the draft, so just part of that. And finally, here we'll close out with a good win, 13-2. Are you hoping that a win like this will catapult you guys with momentum in the future match?
Hopefully.
Alright, well, thank you so much for coming up here and answering my questions. Appreciate it so much. We'll close it out with Coach Brown here, so if you want to go ahead and answer that, we'll pick his brain over.
No, he's expecting that.
Alright, everybody, and finally, we have my good friend and coach, Coach Ben.
What's going on there, everybody? How are you doing?
Coach Ben, how are you feeling after that?
Really good, really good. You know, it's something that I expected, something that needed to happen, especially at the start of the season. It's only going to make the kids feel better about their game, and it's just going to keep leading into game after game after game. And yeah, I think it's a really good start to the season.
So we heard, a good amount of coaching in game. How does that leadership take the pressure off those guys as they're playing, and will all of you again just kind of take some of that pressure?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's really important to have live coaching. As you said, you can't take the pressure off the kids. I think it just eliminates a lot of the hard brain thinking that they have to do, especially in the RGL live, which a great job by Will playing the RGL live today. Definitely made some good calls, tested some stuff out, which was really good. Obviously with influence in myself, but there were times where he taking to his own advantage, and was like, okay, we're going to rotate and do this and do that. So it was really good to see, but yeah, overall I think having the coaching there and running plays for them and some of that eliminates the thinking as much as you would have to by yourself.
So we saw some teamwork, some good team plays, you told you. Is there anything that you saw that you think is a team?
For sure. One of the plays that I really liked in the game that we played, unfortunately we didn't get to fully commit it because it was just the first time we've ever committed. So not all the players were really coordinated. But there was a point at the very beginning of the match where we're going for a flank mid with breach. The rest are on site. We know the entire team is in site. They're afraid to push on the site against the defense that we have. Specifically playing a contact-only position, which essentially means as soon as we enter site, we see them get contact, we go for the fight. And just holding it until they make a move again. Setting the breach stun from mid all the way to A, stunning the entire team, and being able to swing off of that as they're stunned and just winning the whole team is definitely a play I would really like to see us improve upon and do throughout the season. But yeah, I think the plays in general today were really good. A lot of the kids understood them for the most part. Obviously, just after some tweaks here and there, getting used to it, but yeah, it was very well.
And finally, because we've seen, especially with tonight, we've seen you kind of mixing things up, try different tactics, different team combos. Are you expecting to see some of that slowly start to transition into Nitro?
Yeah, for sure. We could definitely see it down the road. I think at the moment, I think we just need to get everybody as comfortable as we can with the roles that they're into right now. But down the road, definitely, if we get some maps that we're not necessarily hoping to get, we might have a good chance to mix up some of the team comps there. But honestly, tonight's team comp is not our normal for Nitro. Normally, Nitro runs 2 smokes, maybe 2 sentinels, and an initiator and 2 duels. We could be missing out on them. So this was actually the first time in a while we've actually ran a normal smoke, sentinel, 2 duels, and an initiator comp. And I think maybe getting back on track for that for them was really helpful. I definitely played into it.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining me up here and answering some questions.
Anytime.
It was great having you up here. That is going to do it for us here at Valorant Campville on Thursday night. From myself and everyone in the arena, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Again, thank you for joining us.
Appreciate it.
Up here closing us out. And we will look forward to seeing you guys Monday for some duos in Fortnite. And we're currently working on a little bit more of a routine schedule, so that way you guys can get some entertainment Tuesdays and Wednesdays as well. So continue to look out for those, and see you guys on Monday. Thank you so much.
See ya. What's up, brother? Alrighty, Nitro. Okay, your interviews are over, so let's talk about the game we had today. We'll recap. Great game. Not a lot of negative things to say. But honestly, we need the negative to get better. We're always wanting to improve.